Sabreeldia just resubscribed for 24 months. Heyo there Viper I too rave.
Do you know, in 900 years of time and space, I've never met anyone who wasn't important before.
Felix Lottle just resubscribed for 4 months. I lied, my coverage is good enough.
Hello everybody. Good to see everyone here. Thank you, Slip. Thank you. And oh geez, we already got a room full today. Let's see. Well, hello Eclipse and GG on first. Then we got Slip grabbing second. Happy bunk day to you too. And Sabri with 24 months, thank you so much, hon. Good morning. And grabbing third. Let's see, we got Noxie grabbing the last one. Rock on, good to see you. I know you can't talk too much, but have fun with the panda. And then Caden Shaw too, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. If you don't mind me asking, you don't have to answer. Just curious where you found my little corner at Twitch at. It's always interesting to see where people come from. Seems we may already be familiar. And Felix, thank you for the sub, dude. Glad to see your coverage is working. Hey, Big Mama, good to see you. Is that everybody? I think that's everybody. Good morning. How's everyone doing today? Has everyone had a pretty good week so far? Or so far, I shouldn't say so far. depending on how you look at the calendar, the week's either over or starting, so. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. And thank you for spreading the word, Eclipse. Word of mouth is the best thing, in my opinion. Let's see here. I do think I need to drop the volume a little, just a little bit. Drop, not raise. Alright, Big Mama, have a good lurk. Good to see ya. Ah, okay. Well, I only stream on Sundays as of right now. When things allow it, I'll get back to streaming more often. But I can at least dedicate 4 hours a week. It's not much, but it's something. Today we're going to be getting back and doing more grinding while talking about plans for next week. Week's been good, got a lot to prepare for next week. What's going on next week? Is yours next week also? I know it, like, kind of our whole group, well, not our whole group, but a lot of us started streaming about 2 years ago. So this is the time of the year where you're seeing a lot of people within our community having their stream anniversaries. I can't remember when yours is. I feel like it's also close. Maybe I'm ahead. Maybe I'm ahead of myself. I hope I didn't miss it. Things have been quite busy and hectic, as has been the case in my life recently. So not a lot new there. Work is driving me crazy. And I think it'd be smart to start looking for other employment, or additional employment at least. I feel like there's going to get to a point where I'm going to have to stand up to myself and my principles and put my foot down, and I don't see things changing even if I do. So may have to find something else. We'll see. It's always a little scary, just a little bit at least, when you gotta switch jobs. Well, I mean, the term starving artists exists for a reason. I am not a amazing artist with well-known work whose name brings value to the piece. I'm also not someone able to regularly mass-produce artwork. So it's something I could do, potentially. I don't know if I'm up for the challenge quite yet, but something like Fiverr or similar, maybe. But that's not gonna pay the bills. Like, I'd be looking at, I would assume I'd be maybe making $5 or $10 a month. Could be wrong. I could be wrong. Maybe it goes over crazy. So, you know, it's worth looking into that and getting something set up when I have some free time to do so. Yeah, what we want to do is just create content. That doesn't necessarily just mean ours. It could be making, selling artwork. It could be selling our editing skills or other content related skills. I mean, there's a lot of options when you're using just a broad term of content. We're kind of willing to check any of it out. But I need something that I can rely on to regularly pay bills, to help me get a new place, to support DD and myself. And content creation's not it right now, unfortunately. I mean, at one point I was doing alright on Twitch. And by alright, I mean I was making maybe $100 a month. Now it's gotten to like $20, $30 a month. I mean, it's to be expected. I'm not streaming nearly as much. I'm fairly certain that if I were to put more hours into it, that amount's gonna grow. If anything, it's more worth your dollar for like the price of a sub if you're getting more than 16 hours a month from it, you know? I used to stream 40 hours a day and I was making about 100 as a smaller streamer than I am now, so I don't know, maybe if I could do 40 hours now, I'd be making 200. But that's not going to, yeah, 40 hours a day, yep, a week, excuse me. But that's not going to replace a job where you're earning like $1,600 to $2,000 a month. And that's the issue. I need to be making over $2,000 a month. If I could be making $2,500 a month, that would be a pretty that would be a good amount to be able to get a place and afford bills and food and necessities and everything. I mean, I don't think, again, with streaming time, I don't know if I'd have time for even a hot tub stream, especially for a bathtub stream. You don't want to see the bathtub here. You really don't. 8 hours of Viper every day. I did that for a little bit. I did that for a little bit. I was streaming just about every day. Sometimes every day. I think my ex wanted me to have a 1 day off, so maybe it was, I think it was 6 days a week is the most I was doing. Now let me get a sip and then we'll switch over. Yeah, exactly. Okay, well, first off, this needs to go over here so I can actually see what you lovely people are saying. And hello. Oh, we are where we left off. And for those of you who haven't seen it, we're working on the end project, the end hub, and currently we are cutting away the island. You can see these smaller platforms here, and we're cutting it just about 3 blocks outside of it. So there's a little bit of room, like you can see right here. And we're focusing on this bit here, the blue to green area. And then after that we're going to start working around, but got a long time coming. We still have to finish the glass panes around the energy spirals so we can get rid of the moss, but we're getting there. Yeah, I wish I had more time to spend on it. We're also going to need to do a repair session at some point because this is my best repaired pick. And there's still so many other projects that I want to do, but I'm trying to hold off on starting or continuing other large projects when we still have this one with so much work to do. If I flip around so much on large projects, it's gonna feel like nothing's getting done. Still need to build the new base and figure out the design and everything for it. Which, for those of you that have been here a bit, you may remember where we found the two villages across from the water from each other. My plan is still to build the new base over there, and it's gonna be like the sanctuary. The Builder Sanctuary of Dreams, the Discord group. It's gonna be what I'm viewing as like our guild hall. Be more of a complex or campus rather than one single building. I want to get just this one thing done first, so we don't have to worry about all of this and at the rate things are going, it may take a year. No, it probably won't take that long. I would hope that I'll be streaming more and also working on this offline a little more too. I think y'all are okay with me doing more grinding offline. Get to see a little more progress. Still get to see me do the grind, but I've just not been so much in the mood to play it in my off time. I mean, it's nothing against Minecraft. I've just been a little, maybe at times too obsessed with Tory Bash lately. And I knew that was going to be the case when I first discovered the game some like 7-8 years ago. True, true. If you do something too much, it can lose its fun. I also have a habit of putting myself in large builds that are just going to take forever. And I'm kind of used to dealing with the grind and that, and kind of maintaining it. Like right now, there's two big projects, or two big parts of this that we can work on. There's cutting out, or cutting back the island, and then the glass panes, and we've spent, I don't know, at this point, probably a good, like, 10 streams doing both. Or about 10 streams doing both. We've not touched the glass panes in months. Like, I took a break from that to explore the 120 content finally, once I updated the world. And then we got caught up doing other stuff and ended up coming here and, or back to here and working on grinding out the island kind of ahead of schedule. Well, hello, Quicker Hits. How's it going? Welcome in. Yeah, exactly. Grinding, like this kind of grinding at least, mining is very meditative. That's the perfect word. The glass panes, not so much. There's a little more thinking involved, because you have to place the temporary block, then place the glass panes, and the way I'm doing it, I don't want any two glass panes touching. I want each glass pane to just be a glass rod, not any other shape. So that one's a little more frustrating, where this is just a easy grind, just mine everything away. And then I've been thinking on it more of what I want to do down here with the obsidian pillars, the bottoms of them, because we've already mined away the top of it. I wish you could see different materials, but that would be even more cheaty, I guess. I'm going to need to build a base that connects all of these, potentially out of obsidian, or something that goes well with it. And I'm going to turn this into the, like, what would that be? A facet holding a gem? So we'll mine this down and give it a good shape. And it's going to be more of a... I still am planning on trying to make it more of like a crystal formation. Very, what's the word I'm looking for? Geometric, I guess? So ideally it would be a bunch of hexagon, how would you call that? Hexagonal pillars. I don't know what you would call that. Or is one of those that? Dodecadron? Icosahedron? Anything with anything... All of the endstone will be covered with skulking glass. Ideally giving it kind of this more living, energized feeling to it. It would basically be a hexagonal rod, if that makes sense. Yeah, so there will be no visible endstone. So it'll be 6 sides, which will mean they'll have to be kind of large to be able to do a hexagon in a voxel system like this. I should have repaired everything before stream. Who will? No. Because that's more like, that's tapered more so. Actually, I think it's tapered from both ends. Maybe it is what you're thinking of then, because I'm not thinking tapered at all. I'm thinking a 6-sided structure, not including top and bottom, but 6 sides and just straight up and down. Yeah, crystal pillars. Like I'm not picturing this as like a blossoming crystal as some are. This would be very more orderly. There's a word I'm still failing to find. Kind of like quartz. Quartz you'll find in, I think some are hexagonal rods. At like crystal shops and stuff like that. So something like that, but with a flat top. I'm not looking to do a pointed top. So crusty? What? Are you calling me crusty? Wait, which one of you's calling me crusty? Is it both of you? You're super crusty? Take a bath if you're that crusty. Oh, and I've completely have not gotten to that YouTube thing that I'm supposed to be participating in, a class of sorts. This is the second week. I'm just failing that horribly. Where, ideally what this would be, the core of these crystals would be skulk. And then they'd be covered in glass. So you still have, they'll be partially translucent at least. Maybe not all the way through because of the skulk, but... Now, I'm not sure on color. Probably black or gray. I have to play around with that and see. And it looks like we got our first round of ads coming up in about half a minute. It's just 90 seconds and helps us control ads and get rid of pre-rolls. What are you saying, babe? We'll jump off that cliff when we get to it. Nah. Yeah, eventually. I don't know, maybe even stream it. Last time we did, when we did the creative stream to build the church, when I couldn't get this instance of Minecraft running. Which is what forced us to update at that point. Regardless, that was fun. And I think I'm gonna have to look at the schematic and what materials we need and the actual scope of the build. But at the time we built a church to eventually go outside of the walls at the peninsula, where I'm looking to expand the area more. And if it's feasible within one stream, I may build that next week for my streamiversary. My 2-year affiliate anniversary. Okay, I do have one pick left. So we don't have to go quite yet. Do need more rockets. That works. Procrastination station. Okay, ad is over. Cool. So yeah, the plan is to potentially build the church that we made on a creative stream last February. As part of the next area to be developed for the peninsula build. I've got to see if there's enough time and materials and everything to do so in one stream. I'll also be doing a full tour of this world. That will be first. It won't be right at the beginning of stream. I'm gonna let people kind of get in first. So probably like the first 30 minutes or hour. We may be back doing this, maybe collecting materials for the church build. And I don't know how long we'll go. I would like it to be a longer stream. But we'll just have to see what's going on in the house and if it's feasible. I built a mortuary, yes. But I built a church in a creative, and I've not put it in the world yet. I'd have to find which world it is. I think it's AHC test. It was a one stream build in creative mode back in February when I couldn't. My client messed up and would not let me load the fabric. The mods and everything, I couldn't even load it unmodded. I had to update to the next version in order to do anything. It's been fixed now, but maybe? Last I checked, replay mod has not been updated for 120. That was my plan, especially with the tour. But yeah, it's a bit disappointing, but it is what it is. It's just not. It's never been one to be updated quite as quickly. It's working okay. Well, I haven't looked into it in a bit, so that's good to know. I will try not to get my hopes too far up, but sounds like it's a better possibility than I thought. Cool. Okay, so I'll need to look into the church build. I've got a schematic of it. Plus it's in the world, so it'll be easy. I don't know how much, if any, terraforming is going to be required. I'll probably build the church a couple blocks in the air, I think, so I can kind of curve or smooth out the ground there. Know what I mean? Give myself room to work with. Oh, cool. Yeah, I was at the same issue. I was seeing 119.3. And if you've not seen it yet, completely different topic. In other games in the Discord, I did post my attempt at Pumpkin Run in Tory Bash. As I said in the post, I suck at parkour in that game. It's me just flopping all over the place. Trying to go, you can't even see the pumpkins there, but there's 2 brown rectangles. I'm assuming they're supposed to be logs. But there is a pumpkin floating above each one. They're just not in the replay. And I start going for one and end up completely going in a different direction at one point, so I'm having to go to another. I just needed one. I just needed my one attempt. Or my one pumpkin, so I can get that first prize of... It's a pretty nice prize. And then there's a continued prize for each other pumpkin you get. But hey, at least I got one. Yeah, and the fog didn't show either. I think the special events just don't work out in their replays. Then yesterday I ended up working on my custom opener for Tory Bash, one of them that I call Beetle Style. Essentially, I throw my arms forward and then fold my waist and hips so that my arms are going straight, or my knuckles are on the ground, like you're doing push-ups with your knuckles, with my arms completely vertical, and I'm completely bent, so I'm folded in half basically, and then I throw my character backwards towards the wall away from my opponent and just kind of like completely open my body entirely. And then I curl up into a ball, basically. It kind of looks like a beetle on a tree at that point, and just ever so slowly slide down. Seems like a fun one, get you out of danger right away, so it's definitely a defensive stance or opener. And yesterday I was experimenting with it in a test, just trying to see what else I can do with it. Is it as dumb as I kind of think it is? But actually it's not so bad. I'm starting to find solutions to common ways people have been dealing with it. I'll have to do a little more streaming of that. Seems like every time I go to stream that... Well, I keep going. I'm gonna stream this until, on Discord, until the guys are ready for Sons of the Forest. And I'm like, hey, alright guys, I'll be in Tory Bash. I'll be down in the channel already. Until you guys are ready. And almost every time Slip's like, I'm loading up. Zip the first. Hey, I'm not complaining that you want to play. I'm complaining about my bad timing. Like, this has happened a few times. This is no longer a coincidence or just an accident. I know when I say... basically, are y'all ready to play? On Sundays especially, that your answer is going to be, either in this amount of time or loading up the game now. If anything, I should wait and see what you're doing first. If you're like getting a bath or eating or something first, and then pull up Tory Bash. But like, I don't know, I'm not so worried about playing it so early. It's like we end stream at noon, or I end stream at noon, and the new day on Tory Bash for me starts at 5 p.m. So 5 hours after stream ends, which is typically when we're playing something else. So like I'm still waiting. Someone isn't working. What? Who's not working? Oh. Well, I'm totally willing to play, dude. If you need to tap out early, I completely understand. Fortunately, with I'm waiting for the next Battle Pass month to start. It hasn't started quite yet. It starts... I'll have to check, but I don't think it actually starts until tomorrow morning. Capital S. I'm not looking what I'm doing, I'm just breaking things. Oh. Now I get what you're trying to do. Yeah, because most people aren't going to use capital S. I think most people are just going to use lowercase since that's how you have your name, so that way it's not being quite as spammed unless you're intending to use it. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I need to drop this off. Proper capitalization is important to me. It's the way it's supposed to be. Ow. There we go. At what point do I stop collecting the endstone and just let it fall? I mean, I am letting some of it fall, but not collecting most of it. Oh, you already have one picked out for me? This is where the compressing thing and oh yeah, yeah. But do I want to deal with that? No, I don't want to deal with that. I mean, I still how I play, baby. But yeah, for this world, that seems a bit off. Technically, that'd be adding blocks to the game. And so far, we've not added anything you can see to the game. Most everything's been like behind the scenes, utility, optimizations, UI stuff, which I guess you can like see the map and Lightmatica and stuff like that, but I got rid of those, I think. Because I never bought them in this world. I want to say I took out that data pack a while ago. Which unfortunately does mean that wandering traders are basically useless to me. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Next, vanilla-ish world I do. We'll probably throw it in. Be that one with us or a new world for me or something. Don't think it really fits a, like, truly modded playthrough. I mean, think for every single mini block, there's it takes a Minecraft account. Because they're nothing more than player heads. Yeah. So if you want to add a mod, if you want to make a mod compatible with the mini blocks, and that mod has 50 new blocks, you're gonna need 50 Minecraft accounts. I've not looked into that exactly either. I've not modded the game at all in that regard, or I think you can do that with data packs and resource packs. Exactly. the way that the normal mini blocks works, it's all just custom skin, the heads of custom skins. But there's part of a community database where people have essentially retired accounts, or at least always keep the skin the same, so that say the dog head one will always be there, or say the emerald block head, that will always be an emerald block. There's been a few times where things on that list has changed, but for the most part, they're just left there. I think Mojang themselves have dedicated some of them, or kind of immortalized some of them so that they would be readily available to everybody. I'm not positive on that, but I think there's some sort of situation like that going on. But like, imagine trying to incorporate that into Vault Hunters. Like, fully incorporate that into Vault Hunters. Holy crap, the amount of accounts and skins you would need to accomplish that. And so many of them, it'd be really hard to tell the difference between. With a lot of the plain colored ones. Yep. I mean, it's still the same thing, though. Like, you're not going to be able to have 5,000. Yep. Speaking of Vault Hunters, how have the Vaults been treating you lately? You're still playing, aren't you? Oh, okay. I have not been... I've played a little bit of the new version. What is it, 3rd edition? The standard version now is not really new at this point, but... things have been overhauled so much. Even now, or since then. Been working on armor stands too much. Are you doing more armor stand magic? Your armor stand magic is quite good. Nice. I'm gonna have to see that. You even have the DM screen too. What did you use for the dice? Not enough room. Oh, jeez. Oh, it looks like we got ads coming up in just a moment, so hang tight. Mini blocks and small armor stand. Okay. I had a feeling that may be the case. Smart, smart. That's cool. That's cool. Do you have pictures of it over at the Madness Collective? This is awesome. Oh my god. That's awesome. And I knew it was gonna be detailed, but that was a lot more detailed than I was expecting. There's another mod that you may be interested in. That lets you build at like, I want to say it's like 1/16 the normal scale. So like this would be one block. Like one block would actually be 16 by 16 blocks. Somebody on the Dominion SMP did this. I think it was Dominion SMP. Like with Orange Joy and Grady and them. Was it Fix It? He was playing a... You know, I'm not that familiar with the mod they were using. But he was playing like a... I don't know, he was tiny. I don't know if he came up to people's shoes or not, basically. I remember he had a, because he also does YouTube videos, covering the builds and them actually building it and everything. I remember his starter base was a double chest. He built a normal sized double chest with a little tiny door at the bottom of it that he could go through. I think he also did a castle build. I think that ended up being like his main base. Oh, Oh, I get it now, that's cool. I was thinking modded, but no, you're just... That's cool. See, on that same server, too, he wanted, everyone else to see what it felt like to be so small. So then he did a, it was just a Minecraft house. Maybe a little bit bigger than just a, like, itty-bitty starter house. But he did it in a scale, in like 1/16 scale. Or 16:1, I guess. So the same size difference as normal blocks to the mini blocks he was using. Just the other way, so that everybody else would feel that small. Yeah, Origins. I think that's it. It's the one that includes, like, witches and goblins. Oh, I'm full on blocks. So I remember Joy Morgan, she was a witch. Can't remember who the goblin was. And I know Whip, and that's one of the servers he was on, was doing the same mod later on. Running out of shulkers. And then rats. What about rats? Nice, Twitch. Nice, nice. Professional service. Oh, Rats SMP. Yeah. I forgot about that one. I thought you meant like one of the possibilities of Origins, but I think that was something different. Oh, jeez. So what, you start off as a rat, then then you're a normal person, then you're a giant? So every time you die, you literally outgrow your base? And then what, at the end, everyone's just sad giants that don't fit anywhere anymore? Oh, okay. But still, is that how it worked? You started off as something small and just got bigger each time? Oh, okay, so you would just change your origin when you died. So it wasn't strictly growing, you could be big and all of a sudden be small also, okay. I didn't really follow any of it. I liked how for some of the races at that game, mobs treated you differently. Like, most mobs weren't hostile to Morgan when she was a witch. I kinda remember Joel and the water issue. Or Joel's water issue. I don't think I know Shovel. But I'm not as nearly as familiar with that group as you are. Wow, okay. I mean, that does seem like a nice way of developing, kind of forced to develop world history. The lore. I don't miss the, mine was always hermits. And I don't really miss them as much as I used to. just like hardcore. Hardcore does train your survival skills. Or it doesn't, and then you're just a dumbass who dies all the time, but... Hey, there is, that is legitimate content also. And or a streaming strategy, so I can't really down that too much. Or a pacifist run. There's another one for you. I remember Mumbo's pacifist season. Or attempted a pacifist season. I think he ended up with like 6 or 7 total kills. I think this was when they had all of the, well, I can't say when they had all the hippie vans, because that's happened more than once. It was when he had the hippie van and the tree, I think? I don't know. Yeah, Bodum. Exactly. Bodum. Yep, that one. True, he was cheating by using end crystals, so it wouldn't count as a kill. It was a good season. It was a good season. Hey, Sorgan, good to see you. Peace, love, and plants, man. I love me some Rendog. I don't watch him nearly that much, even back then, but I still love seeing him show up. He just comes up with so many different characters. And does a pretty good job of sticking to character too, which is always appreciative. How are things going for you, dude? I've not made it to even Cheetah streams lately, so I don't know what y'all been up to. I assume more, Valheim craziness, and, more work on crafty ones. For you, at least. I know he's got the, Vault Hunter bug bad, but, is what it is. Addiction's a horrible thing. Oh, that's another one that I've not played in a long time. And so much has been updated for. I need to get back into Valheim. I really enjoy that game and the building system, and oh, I'm jealous. I've not had good pumpkin pie in such a long time. Though when it comes to pumpkin baked goods, I think the best I've had was a former friend of mine used to make, probably still does, vegan, dark chocolate pumpkin muffins. Cupcakes? Muffins. Muffins or muffins, oh my god. I hadn't tried dark chocolate along with pumpkin before until then. It's one of my favorite combos now. And I'll never have that recipe. Pumpkin roll? Oh, with the cream cheese and it's all rolled up. Is that what you mean? Yeah, nice. A pumpkin log, I think, is what I want to say it's what we call it. It's been so long since I've even heard of those. The Muffin Man? No, I don't know the Muffin Man. I know a decent amount of Muffin Women. Well, I just don't know many male bakers. And the ones I do know don't make muffins. I know. I can't help but play along and take the question seriously. So you get 2 responses. Oh boy. And we still got a bunch to go. Oh yeah, I'm goofy. I'm weird, I'm strange. I'm a little bit odd. Or a little bit off. not had hummus in a while. I think the little bit I have left in the fridge probably needs to get thrown out. It's been in there for quite a bit, and I just never did finish it. I'll have to check. I hate wasting food, but I've not really been comfortable eating here lately. So I tend to go somewhere to eat, and typically something I can just walk back with and eat on the way back. Like the 5 chicken tender dinner from Sonic. It's all in a box. I mean, it does get a little complicated if you're trying to walk while holding a drink and the box and eat, but I make it work. The Japanese would think I'm rude AF, probably, but good thing this is in Japan. And if you're not, then no. Yeah, it's just considered very rude in Japan to eat while you're walking. Although I've heard it's becoming a little more normalized. I think it's more just kids that don't care. Younger generations. It's one of those random things I think of. Well, we got another round of ads coming up. And I need to use the restroom and stretch my legs. I was gonna hold out and start the break on the next hour, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and start now. Drop those just in case. I think I'm gonna go for a little bit of a longer one, so give me about 10 minutes. I'll be back and we'll keep working on this. I'll need to go do a repair session really soon, so hang tight. I'll be back. And I'm back, everybody. Thanks for hanging in there. I remembered... Oh. Another victory from Slipcord. Thank you, my dude. All that talk about muffins. I remembered that I actually had a chocolate muffin that I bought at the store earlier for a snack during stream. So I ate it, and it was good. I mean, nothing too crazy, it's just a Hostess Mega Muffin. But it's still chocolate. And I I do quite love my chocolate baked goods. Cookies, muffins, cake, brownies. Muffin too crazy. Oh, muffin too crazy. No, not all muffins are created equal. I will say that. But most muffins are delicious. But I when given the opportunity, I normally just go for chocolate. Chocolate with chocolate chips. Don't give me that plain dry chocolate bullcrap. You know the ones I'm talking about where they're like, this is a chocolate muffin, and you're like, what is it? Chocolate colored? It's not flavored. Like, what I miss is... Okay, so nowadays, most places have the pack of, 4 giant muffins. And they'll have a chocolate chip one, or a double chocolate, or a triple chocolate, or whatever they want to call it. Cardboard in a muffin shape. Yeah, exactly. Those are the ones I was talking about. Now, the ones that I thought were absolutely delicious were Albertsons. Publix is close, or used to be. I feel like that's changed. Walmarts are okay. They're, kind of fancier mini ones that have the, paper wrapped on them still. Those are pretty good, but they always have this, kind of oily, burnt aftertaste. Which I don't enjoy. But you just eat another one, so then you're just tasting it again, and you're not dealing with the aftertaste. And then you, eat the whole pack of them, of 12 little muffins. So I guess it's successful. They're definitely getting me to eat all of it. So who's got the best muffins to you guys? Where do you go to buy your muffins when you don't feel like baking them yourselves? Oh, and Sam's Club. There seems to be kind of 50-50. They're either perfect or they're really freaking dry. Martin's grocery store chain. I've heard of Martin's. I've heard the name, at least. Theirs are usually better than Walmart's. So I don't know. I feel like our bakeries here, I just don't really recall seeing a lot of muffins. We had, and I think it's closed now, but it was Jay's Bakery, a local one. But theirs was more cupcakes and cakes and I don't remember seeing anything as simple as, like, chocolate chip cookies even. A pizza burger place that sells all sorts of things. Ooh, dude. That sounds like that would probably be one of my favorite places there. It is a little weird to me for a place to sell burgers and pizza. Normally it's one or the other. I don't know, typically I feel like places that do sell both, they're either both crap or only one of them's good. Like we had this one Chinese restaurant, Chinese buffet here. They've completely changed several times. It's still the same people and name and everything, but at one point they offered over 400 items in the buffet. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like, this Chinese place had, burgers, pizza, Mexican food, Italian food, some more, traditional, I guess, like, or American or British food, along with all of the Chinese food also. Oh yeah, their quality sucked. I didn't eat, I refused to eat there. If I go to a Chinese restaurant and their fried rice is crap, I'm pretty much done with the place. Especially if you're selling all this other stuff too. Eventually they like cut their menu more than 50%, and things got better, but it still, I didn't care to go there. I think I tried it once since then. And then in like the last 5 years, I want to say before COVID, they drastically decreased what they were offering, and the food, I would hope, is much better now because of that. Hey Cap, how's it going, dude? Well, most of our Chinese restaurants are ran by Filipinos or Koreans. I read that as just chilling before walk. I'm not ordering Panda Express today. That's become like a regular Sunday thing. Their orange chicken's just so good, and it's got a good spice to it. I have a walk and I still have not used it. I got it when everything was going to crap in my previous relationship and living situation. I got it like right beforehand, so horrible timing. And to be fair, I honestly, it's good that I didn't, because I would have been doing it on the stovetop, and our stovetop was electric and shitty. So there's pretty much no chance that I would have gotten a good wok going on to properly cook food in a wok. Oh. How'd that go? Oh. So they modded them, and then everyone got confused why it didn't work, so they modded again and it worked, and they just left it at that, I'm guessing. Oh, okay, okay. Huh. So like Microsoft Flight Simulator? Yeah, you can always unmod yourself. Slash unmod, and I don't think you need to put a name in. I think by default it's gonna pick you, but you may have to type your name out. I've had to do that a few times. As people I don't know, but have mutual acquaintances with, or just decide to mod me without talking to me at all. In some cases, literally never talk to each other. Like, well, this is awkward. I mean, it would have been, I would have kind of liked to be a fly on the wall if you just unmodded and didn't say anything, and then the other cap in their channel comes in. Like, why did you wait, you're still a mod. What? Whoops. Good time to stop, too. The pickaxe was getting really low. I have to switch out with one of the others. This should work. Ow. Okay. Well, this should be enough durability to get through the last bit of this section. Unless I'm just really unlucky with my unbreaking rolls, but... or unbreaking procs, however you want to call it. I am not breaking my netherite pick. Oh, awesome. Does have a way of always drawing you back in, doesn't it? Ta-da! So I think we'll follow... I think there's a break here. And we'll mine off this bit next. And then we'll have our second platform uncovered. Yep. Already got the line drawn here. And then we just bring it straight over. But we don't have enough durability for that. We need to go on a repair session real quick. Let's see. Hey Christine, good to see you. I did miss that. I'm not missing that much. Hi Jack, hi Alex. I was missing a very important person. But I was mostly caught up. And we got ads coming in again, so hang tight everybody if you're not subbed. Also remember, you don't have to sub. You can always get Twitch Turbo, and it takes care of all the ads for everybody, or for anyone you watch. It's a really nice economical way of doing it if you can't afford to do a lot of subs. And it still gets the streamers you watch, they still get their money from it. Also, as far as I can tell, it lets you change your color, and then when you stop paying for turbo, it still keeps the same color. Like, the color does not revert. So if you want a very specific color, there you go. Waiting. Here they come. Nope, that's worse. That shader does not work for that. Well, okay, here's the thing with subs. If it's somebody that you want to support and you don't watch much, a sub's gonna give them more money. If they're somebody that you watch all the time, watching those ads will get them more money. Now, they don't get ad revenue if they're you don't give ad revenue if you're sub to somebody. But you do with Twitch Turbo. They still get the income from the ad. So if it's someone you're watching like 30, 40 hours a week, and then if you, oh, what am I doing? I'm not even looking at durability or anything. I'm being dumb about this. Whoops. And then if you want to support them more, you can still sub to, or you could still do other things, bits or donations. Have a good one, Cap. How does the support get distributed then if people are not streaming a lot? What do you mean? Me too. Collecting XP always sounds so wonderful. I mean, the sub is going to them, you know how much that they get from that. So that's a set amount. I don't know at which point ad income is actually better than sub. I've not worked it out to know that, like, definitive it's at this point. I definitely don't stream enough to make that a possibility for my viewers. The sub definitely is more valuable to me on average than the ad revenue from somebody with Twitch Turbo. And I've been able to tell that more recently because one of y'all are already at Twitch Turbo. I don't know who it is. but I see the income from it. Instead of, it's like its own ad revenue thing, basically. As far as the, like income, graph. Now, I think the Amazon Prime, though, that's just a, that's still a normal sub, though, so it's not, you're not getting the ad revenue from it at all. Alright, we're good. All repaired up. No, you're not. It's not your fault that there's like 20 different types of income on Twitch. Like right now, I can't really, I don't have time to watch hardly anybody, so me subbing is probably the best I could do, or just straight up bits or donations. Of course, there's some that I like using their emotes, so I'm gonna want their emotes, so the subbing is worth it for me just for that. And if I can afford a little more, I'll be able to afford a little more, you know? Well, I guess that way with Prime, you got it this month, but not everybody dedicates their Prime to one person. I know Sabri does. I used to be that person. Now I get real subs from Sabri. And someone else gets the, Prime sub. Yeah, I know, you are, you generate a lot of ad revenue for them when you're not subbed. You make it sound like they'll have to stop streaming because they won't afford it anymore. Which I don't know if we've talked about it. We must have. One of our favorite streamers and friends, Sin City Live, finally hit partner. That was amazing. And I do every so often get a little whiny about it. Because again, like a lot of us started about the same. Sen and Havoc started before me, but it was just a month or two before me. But circumstances have unfortunately held a lot of my growth on this platform back. But, I'm still here. I'm not giving up. Even if I were have to step away for a bit, I wouldn't be giving up. We would just be taking an extended break. As things get better, I'll be able to afford to dedicate more time and be in a situation that is more, words, they fail me. More advantageous to streaming. Look at me using big words. I deserve a cookie. Thank you. Thank you. Raisins? What the hell? Thought it was chocolate chip. Why would you do that to me? So Slip, what's the plan for today? Are we, going back into, are we gonna go say hi to Greg? Or are we gonna be looking for, looking to talk to someone's supervisor? The manager. Will we ever finish the castle? Can we actually finish the castle? Or is it just, ever growing? I may have to go to push the talk. At least for endgame. Although we tend to do all of our talking in-game. Although Sundays tend to be quieter lately, but we'll see. Okay. So we'll be good there now. Yeah, but at least with Suns, we don't have to worry about, Ghost hearing the talking and then killing us. I mean, I know that's gonna happen either way. I've got to still, well, now with the way the game's been updated, I still have to, upgrade. Now you gotta upgrade all your equipment, and I've got to, like, buy more equipment and get more money, because all that went away, practically. Like, that really was disappointing to me. Anytime they do a board wipe like that, I was more upset about that than, like, my level starting over again. But it had to be done. I understand. So yeah, not sure which we'll play, if we'll play. It's been a regular Sunday thing, so I'm pretty sure T will be down. And as always, you're more than welcome to jump down to the Discord. The gaming VC is all the way at the bottom. Granted, if we're playing Phasmo, typically we deafen ourselves while we're alive. And then we'll change things up if one of us dies. But we'll primarily rely on in-game voice. I mean, really, if we got back into playing it more often, it wouldn't take us long to get our equipment built back up. Jump Don Jr.? What? You mean dump? Okay. I'm down with the forest then. Like, Phasmo is definitely a different vibe. Well, enjoy your rest, my dude. And we'll catch up soon. We've been working on a castle slash fort slash skyscraper. So far it's like a 4 or 5 story wooden structure with no solid walls. Although now that you can add tarps as walls, I moved all the tarps to the second and third floor. That way the AI companions don't get stupid and try to walk through it. Down with the sickness. Ooh, ah. But yeah, we've got that wooden structure, and then we've got a stone wall going around it. And I think Slip was talking about filling in the first floor walls with stone also, but we'll let him rest and figure out plans later. So if it's gonna be more of a castle, we gotta start kind of redesigning things. See, in it's not the case in this as much, but in Valheim, you could actually do that as your form of combat and try to drop trees on enemies. Just run and chop, run and chop. You could have a semi-pacifist run that way. It was supposed to be a roller coaster, but then they started working on the stone wall. So we could maybe have a, ooh, maybe that's what we could do. Have it. What do you mean it's too steep? I mean, now it's just a tower. No, it could be we could. I don't remember trying. I mean, I've been able to go up a ramp with every. The ramps are fine to go on with the one wheel. Well, yeah, but that's also going, or like you're moving slow at that point. You don't have any momentum going. It'd probably be better to do like a toboggan track or something like that and use the sled. And now we'll see what D wants to do. It seems like that was kind of more his project. And I've just been kind of going crazy following what he was doing and building a lot more. Which, even if you're not into the whole, like, premise of the forest and the enemies and stuff, it's a really good building system. You can totally do creative and not have to worry about all of that. becoming more of like a fortress. Oh, I missed one over there. I'm glad nothing spawned. Maybe I should... I think I should probably mine this out and get everything to the left here, and then do the rest. Starting to feel like this may be too big of an area and we're gonna start spawning Endermen once we get lower and it's dark. I mean, in a lot of ways, it's like Minecraft. Although it should have better controller support than Minecraft. So there's that. You may be able to just learn how to play with a controller instead if you'd rather. Well, I know you're a little out of practice and you do struggle with it in general, but you're not new to using it because of Minecraft. Oh, okay. You just use W. For me, it's just second nature at this point. I've used it enough that it's more an extension. I know, I know. Oh, more ads. I don't know if I already said something, but they're already going. been having fun with Dory Bash also, not just playing it, but I've been working on my character textures, because you can, with in-game currency, buy the ability to texture parts of the character. And they've got, was it 3 resolutions, 128, 256, and 512. It's been fun to work with. I'm using, I'm still doing pixel art. I'm still, using Aseprite to do that. So it's pixel art for a 3D game where everything's round. Well, not everything. There are, more rectangular body parts, but although the last round of art I did for it, I was updating, right now I'm using the 128 resolutions, the cheap ones. And I got the best resolution head, the 512, so it's 4 times the resolution. Which basically means all of my single pixels are now 4x4s. So I can go in and do a lot more detail on it. And I screwed up and saved over it, over the progress I did on that. So, gotta do that again. That always sucks. I'm glad it's not a commonly occurring issue of mine. Which they're actually looking to get some more people on their team for like 3D modeling and stuff, adding new items to the game. And so if that's something you're into and you're looking for kind of a way to get in the industry more so, it could be a good possibility, a good opportunity for you. I don't think they're looking for anybody that's just getting into it though, so you'll need to know what you're doing already, but ooh, I think I know what I'll do. I think I'll have a smoothie for lunch. I haven't had a smoothie in a few weeks. I've just not been willing to really walk anywhere lately. Other than to work or to the anywhere like maybe 10 minutes away. But I need to get off my ass and go anyways. Unless time's an issue, like today it makes more sense just to order something. Yep. Yeah, but it was goes together. Also, I'm thinking about getting some people together. There would be the requirement for this that you own a copy of Tabletop Simulator. I think. That really would be best. But of hosting a game of Arkham Horror, which is a cooperative board game with RPG elements. Where you're investigators in Arkham in like the 20s, Prohibition era, or somewhere around that time. And you're trying to stop an elder god, one of the old ones, from breaking through to our reality. And it's all based on H.P. Lovecraft's work and others who have built upon the Cthulhu mythos. It's really fun. I've spent several hundred hours playing it. Because of its nature, it's something you can even just play by yourself. But mostly it was me and one of my strongest childhood friendships. We would play it a lot. Yeah, you don't have to really know how to play. I'll cover all of that. If we have enough people, I will not be playing myself. I will basically be the game master for it. So I'll handle reading all the things and explaining the rules, and should be a lot of fun. Would need like 4 to 6 people for it. 4 is ideal. But the game can actually handle up to 8 players by default. And there is a lot of expansions. I used to own almost everything. Eventually had to throw them away because of mold damage where I was storing them at. We moved out of, I've talked about this some, I think. We moved out of a place, me, my ex, and some of her family, and they didn't take care of keeping the house under repair after we left. The guy who we were living with, and well, that house no longer is there. That house has been demolished. The roof had fallen and in places, and pretty much everything that was there was ruined. If I had documented it properly, I think the company would have worked something out with me. But I was so pissed off, I ended up just throwing it out. Lost a lot of like family photos and other things too. All my yearbooks. Which I had yearbooks for almost every year of school. Yep. But you know, I can, if I really wanted to, I could get copies of them, but can't get all of the handwritten signatures and notes and stuff back. Hell, my senior year, I'm not even listed under the normal like school photo section of the yearbook. I'm listed under 2 different clubs, but they could just completely skip me. So the whole thing of like doing the special senior year school book photos and or yearbook photos, just nope. Yeah, the family photos, they're gone. And some of those weren't really had anything to do with me. Some of those were my sister or brother or other people further back in the family. Yeah, but you still have them, you can digitize them, you can store them, and we can get them later. Like you've got different options there. See, I made sure to grab all of my stuff with the divorce. The only thing, I left behind a filing cabinet with like old tax paperwork that at this point is no longer needed. Some other random stuff like that. The only thing that I don't have with me still, and I took it out of there, and I swear my dad took it for safekeeping and keeps saying, well, I don't remember taking that, and he won't fucking look. Is the ukulele that his wife gave me. And it was a nice ukulele, and it's gone. Give me just a moment. Maybe like a minute. Alright, sorry about that. And sorry for starting to just go down, like, become a downer there. I mean, I appreciate that y'all don't mind me going into more serious subjects, sometimes depressing ones, but, hey, my bad. I also know that although you don't mind it, that's not what you're here for exactly either. You like to be here to have a nice chill time and relax, and so thank you for allowing me to have those conversations sometimes. Well, life sucks, so let's dance. I know. I just don't need to go at lengths at it. Have my moment, talk about it, and then move on and get back to other things. That's how I normally do it. It's that balance. Hey Trev, good to see ya. How's it going, dude? I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. Sundays are normally the best days. Stream, hang out with y'all. Then go do some gaming with the boys. The boys. You're still... Why won't it just speed up? Let the man have his computer. Oh, hopefully not much longer. I saw a picture recently where it looked like somebody dumped, I don't know, 3 or 4 tubes of it onto the CPU. Oh, it was so disgusting. And you can tell it's multiple tubes because there's some slight color differences in it. Like maybe it was either different age thermal paste or it was just different companies. Oh, we got more ads coming up soon. What, the last little bit before I plummet? I can't die with Pigstep playing. No, I don't think anybody's that dumb. I'm pretty sure this was done on purpose for the picture. Maybe it was even just a dead system and a bunch of old thermal paste that they needed to get rid of anyways. So you got nothing to worry about. I only die on stuff like that when I'm building at 0. Like over here, that's the kind of space I would die. Like when we had the Placators server. How long? About another hour. And welcome back. But like I joined up the day that we were fighting the dragon. So I practically started in the end. And one of the first projects I did was build us an ender. And I died so many times. And we had player graves. And it was giving me a headache. There we go. Okay, so now this bit here. Meow. Don't think... No, we had already checked before this. The torches up here can be removed. But yeah, about a little under an hour, I'm going to order a smoothie once stream's over. So I'll just need a moment when it gets here just to step out and grab the cup. That's it. Then it's a smoothie, so it's easy to have my lunch while we're playing. And not be talking with my mouth full. I mean, hey, if we can't play, that's cool too. I can find other ways to use that time. Yeah, so if that's just not gonna work out today, let me know. I mean, it's happening as far as on my side. It's up to y'all if you're playing today or not. Okay. Well, it will need to go out later, but I'm going to wait until the sun goes down. But I do need to do a little bit of shopping tonight. I've been prolonging going to Walmart, but it's unavoidable. I'll need to go to Walmart. Well, it's my day off. I'm normally not in the mood to go shopping on days I work. And Walmart doesn't close early on Sundays. And with it being later, it will hopefully not be quite as busy as it would be on a Friday or a Saturday. I do miss my shopping at 2 a.m. though. Oh no, not Sunday morning. Nope. Not here. Here, Sunday mornings would mean all the churchgoers are at the store. Either going before or after, and all the old folks are in the store if it's early. What I miss is my 2 a.m. shopping. 2, 3 a.m. shopping. Even like 4 a.m. was really good. It's kind of a weird time because you're seeing people who are getting off from late night shifts and you're seeing people waking up in the morning, and there's not a lot of people typically at all. Yeah, me too. It was really nice while it lasted. But to my knowledge, Walmart doesn't seem to have any intention of going back to that. Yep, yeah. Exactly. And when you would go really late at night, the only people that there'd be other people like you there. And then there would be the people doing all the restocking. So I would just stay out of their way and do my shopping. And where possible, I would refront the products I took, so I would take from the back. Or I would straighten up what I took from. Like, if it's obvious that they've already done it. If they haven't gotten to that part yet, then maybe I wouldn't. I probably wouldn't. Like, I don't want to be the guy where they just wash the windows and then I come up and put my hand on the window, you know? Or at work where I'm getting dough ready to make some of our sides, the bites. It's the same dough we use for the papadillas, the little sandwiches. Just the papadillas are flattened, so they're round, they're circular. And for the bites, we take it and stretch it out more so it's oblong. More of an oval. And when I take them out, and I've got like 8 there, and I'm fixing to start making one of the types to get us stocked up again, and then someone takes one of them to make themselves a papadilla. Or when I actually make the bites, so we have bites to get us through the lunch rush, and then somebody grabs one. Make your own? You know how to do it? I've seen you do it. Make your own, please. I think in some cases they go for mine because I do mine a little bit different, and I think it turns out better because of what I do. this is one of their best tracks of all time. Oh, I can't wait to have a bass guitar again. One day. I think my fingers would both love it and hate it. I mean, I'd be literally abusing my fingers. Building up calluses and finger strength again. So the results, it would be great, but the getting there would be painful. Especially as I prefer to play slap. Like, I don't really use a pick much with bass. Unless I really need that, like, perfectly clear sound to it. As with all exercise, true. But that's what I'm more willing to do. Like, I don't like to exercise. I like to do things that work my body. That's not strictly exercise. Like, I don't want to go to a gym, but I'd be willing to spend all day doing woodwork. Or playing the bass, or, you know, like, I still do things that's going to work my body. Give me exercise. Let me work on cardio. Like upper body and lower body, core strength and everything, just not exercise equipment. Woodwork. All day on woodwork. I mean, just polishing alone could take all day if you really want to polish it outright. Ah. What? Everything's okay. Nothing happened. All's good. Yep, I slipped. That I did. My pinky's a little weak today, apparently. Like, go for just a second and start plummeting. Meanwhile, I'm giving Dee Dee a heart attack. More pinky strength. See? I need to play bass. It's for my Twitch career. I mean, I'm alright. Skill issue. Thanks. Thanks. Alright. Enjoy your dinner. Thank you. Doi. much left on this section. And there we go. Another chunk cut away. Which does mean this is now free from the area, or free from the endstone underneath. Oh, poor boy. Hope he's alright. As he should. As he should. I wonder. Oh, that's way too far back. Trying to see if I can find an old screenshot of the end. I know I've got to have one from when I was working on the pillars. I'm just trying to find where the heck they are, where that one is. This is probably the two best ones. And we got ads coming in. There we go. Posted in Discord the first picture of the end island, which was taken in, let's see, January 10th of this year. And now we are at, well, I could do that still. Grab that screenshot, did I? Yes, I did. Let's see, we'll put that there. Now I know what date it is. It's easy to find it. How do I do this again? Meow. Okay, I gotta do it this way then. What is this? Alt? There we go. Out of the way of chat. So this gate right here should be this one right here. Wait, no, this is... can I transform or rotate this? There we go. There's the right way. There's even a rotate 180. So we have cut away all of this whole huge chunk. Because the pillars ended up kind of building these over the pillars more or less. If I just dig in a little bit, I'm gonna hit the pillar there, this big one. So we've cut away all of this. Well, I guess it's more like that. It's come a long way. I'm pointing at my screen with my mouse, yeah, and you guys can't see that. You guys can't see that. My bad. So in the old screenshot to the right of the rightmost pillar, the rightmost pillar is kind of here-ish. If I were to dig in right here, I'd hit the pillar really quickly. So it's kind of right here. So it shows you just how much has gone. Kinda cool. Kinda cool. I'll have to actually rotate that when I go to share a screenshot of it. We've got 2 of the platforms uncovered now. So let's get some screenshots. I need me some good screenshots. Yes, diamond blocks. Actual, legit diamond blocks, unduplicated. Lapis for the blue, which was actually harder to get, I think. I kind of feel like that was harder to get. Crying obsidian was kind of easy. The redstone was a bit. This one's completely outlined in redstone, and so are the little small platforms also. It's the same block. Magma blocks for the orange. Gold for the yellow, which is easy because of the gold farm. Emeralds was another real easy one because of our raid farm. And then we've got a moss farm for the moss. So a lot of these we were able to generate with farms, essentially. Although most of it we did the farm stuff after the fact. Lapis is kind of rare, yeah. It's just not needed as much, really. And the blocks, though better, still aren't the best. Yep. Yeah, I got the... I had like 7 clerics, so I was getting a little bit from them, but not a whole lot. Now I've got like 40 something. Oh, right, Redstone District. I think I have 48. Oh, look at me not paying attention and completely missing that. Let's see. I got just a few. Just a few. I need to actually give these guys a place eventually. What's worse is, for the most part, if they blow up, there's just gonna be a hole in the ground. It's bad. It's happened. Trying to get them built up to that point, I've lost a few. But eventually they're all gonna have their own little area. Something more like this. Which, if I turn this on, that's when Skulk really looks the way I want it to. It's like we're stepping out and through like one reality into another. And we have all of our stonemasons. Which... Cool, that's right, we can get bricks directly from them. I thought so. We're gonna need that for some stuff later. Now, unfortunately, the way this works, it has a small area and it puts you on the top block in that area. So in a lot of cases, we're gonna end up standing on the energy stream when we come back. I tried to fix that. It doesn't include bedrock, so I tried to do a little fix and replace one of the blocks, but now with this above head, it's just, oh well. It just don't work. It just doesn't work. But yeah, we'll have another spot for farmers and another spot for Fletchers. But those currently have nobody in them, so first thing will be probably getting the farmers in. Will be the next villager thing we'll do over here. And somewhere here, maybe with the farmers, we'll need to make a villager breeder. An infinite villager breeder with this off switch. And we still have tons of glass and dye for us doing more of the glass panes. There's my slime. Not sure why my slime's there. Yeah. I don't remember why my slime's there. Oh well. And we're up to like 7 more over there. So we've completed 3 regular chests full of endstone now. That's crazy. And we're maybe like 25% done, maybe. It comes up like this. That's gotta be equal to like this whole chunk. And even some here. And then, yeah, I would guess we're maybe like 25%. And I will. I think we decided on endstone and mangrove, I think. And maybe some granite. Yeah, but no idea what that will be for. Maybe we'll incorporate that into the guild hall, the new base. I don't know. We've still got a while for that. Oh, actually, I think it was the red nether brick. I think it was actually red nether brick. Like, it's already the palette's already been chosen, and I think it was mainly red nether brick with some granite and some mangrove. I know. We're gonna need a wart farm set up. Well, I think that is it for Minecraft today. Let's go ahead and switch over to talking for a bit. Really, Alistair? What, finally I'm ending? Is that it? Finally getting off Minecraft? He's like, yes! Perfect! Good to see you, dude. I can go ahead and close that out. Well, hey, you should try to make it here earlier next week if you can. Next Sunday is gonna be my 2-year affiliate anniversary. I don't know how much longer we'll stream. I would like to stream longer, but we'll just have to kind of play it by ear. Thank you, sir. I'm gonna do a thorough, detailed tour as best as I can. And I expect to have a lot of time left after that, and I would like to start building the church we designed for outside of the peninsula, back when I couldn't get this Minecraft instance to work. Well, that just made my job easier. Thank you. Nothing too crazy planned. Haven't been able to really dedicate enough time for that. If you got the point, there's 2 mausoleums left to claim. So there is that. If those get claimed, we'll decorate those on stream. And once those 2 are claimed, then I'll be converting the the model one, the demo basically. So just go live a few hours and you'll get it. But yeah, I'll probably be getting some stuff ready at the beginning of stream, and don't want to go straight into the tour, but also don't want to take up too much time beforehand. I mean, I don't know what else to do beforehand. I'll have to figure that part out. Then we'll do the tour, then I'll try to see if we can get the whole church built over. It's already been designed. I've got a schematic for it, or should even. Yeah, you'll probably be able to get your mausoleum. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. The music of your peoples. I would say this is the noise, but okay. Wait. How am I not? I'm not even following. I swear I have been following before. I got dropped somehow. I'm sitting at 1.6k points. I have been following. Jeez, what the hell? But yeah, we'll figure out some other stuff to do probably, especially if I'm able to extend it. Don't know how long it will take to build the church, so hopefully we can do it all in one stream after the tour. We'll just have to see. I'm going to try to get replay mod. I was told that it has been updated, so going to try to get replay mod up and running. There's the raid messages, guys. Grab the one with my hearts if you're subbed. If not, feel free to use the other one and replace it with whatever raid emote you prefer. But yes, I'm going to try to get replay mod running so I can record the entire tour and make a new tour video for that. And show all the wonderful changes finally in the marketplace and the mausoleums, and yeah, get everything there. I'm looking forward to editing it. But we are going to go over to Domino Effect, who looks to be working on some farms in the end. So we're going to stick to the same chill, the same actual shaders, so that lovely purple and magenta aurora. And I will catch you guys throughout the week as I can, and then hopefully see everybody next Sunday. I believe that is it. Oh jeez, Nanner Nation indeed. Nanner Nation indeed. Alright guys, I love you. I'll catch you later. This is Viper signing out. Have a wonderful week, everybody.